Good morning, Blue Dragons. It's another day in paradise. So what are we going to do different today? Well, today we're going to be working with 2-pound balls. We're going to go hard into Chi Fitness. So I know you've had plenty of time to order your balls, and we're going to get started. So just toss that puppy in the air. Just toss it in the air. So we want to get some eye-hand coordination, just so you can get a feel for your ball. Okay, so we're going to put our ball down and we're going to go into swing arms. That's how we're going to get started. So up on your toes, palm up, bend your knees, chin down, chin up. Now, we're going to get into some Tibetan Qigong. And that Tibetan Qigong goes back to the 9th century. That's how long that one is. And so we're going to learn, we're going to use our ball, we're going to do certain exercises. We're going to play golf, we're going to play tennis, all kinds of exciting things. But before we do that, we're going to shake our hands.
Shake your hands, move your cheek, shake your hands. Show me what you're working with, shake your hands.
So don't forget, this is good for blood pressure. This keeps your blood pressure low.
Side to side, Qigong side to side. Now drum the sky, side to side. Qigong side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Qigong side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Qigong side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Qigong side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Qigong side to side. Now shake them up. Move your cheek. Shake them up. Show me what you're working with. Shake them up. Move your cheek. Shake them up. Show me what you're working with. Now lean back. Now throw your lungs side to side. Qigong side to side. Throw your lungs side to side. Qigong side to side. Now lean forward. Now drum your kidneys side to side. Qigong side to side. Now drum your kidneys side to side. Qigong side to side. Now thump your chest side to stump. Qigong side to side. Now thymus thump side to side. Qigong side to side. Now sacral pump side to side. Qigong side to side. Now sacral pump side to side. Qigong side to side. Now right hand jing.
Right hand jing.
Left hand jing.
Left hand jing.
Right hand shin.
Right hand shin.
Left hand jing.
Left hand jing.
Right hand jing.
Sing.
Left hand jing.
Chi.
Right hand shin.
Drum.
Left hand jing.
Dance.
Jing.
Sing. Ji.
Shin.
Shin. Chi. Sing. Chi. Shen. Si. Jing. Chi. Shen. Si. Jing. Chi. Shen. Si. Heart. Lung. Liver. Spleen. Right kidney. Left kidney. Jing. Chi.
Heart. Lung. Liver. Spleen. Right kidney. Left kidney.
Sing it. Jing. Chi.
Heart. Lung.
Liver.
Spleen.
Right kidney. Left kidney. Jing. Chi.
Heart. Lung. Heart.
Sing it.
Heart. Lung.
Drum it.
Spleen, liver. Liver, spleen, liver.
Dance it.
Kidney, left kidney. Right kidney. Left kidney.
Jing. Chi. Jing. Chi.
Heart. Lung. Heart. Lung.
Liver. Spleen. Liver. Sing it.
Liver, spleen, liver. Right kidney.
Dance
left
it.
Kidney.
Right kidney. Left kidney. Jing. Chi. Jing. Chi.
Heart. Lung.
Heart, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Chi, Jing, Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Chi. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, Jing, Chi. Heart, I'm going to change it up. Liver, spleen, kidney, Chi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, Chi, left kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Chi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Chi, kidney. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Chi, kidney, Jing. Heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, Chi, kidney, Jing. Blue Dragon, Qigong. You'll get it. Eventually, you'll get it. So like, subscribe, share, and share because we're cutting off membership for 5 weeks.
Qigong drumming.
You got to join
Drum up the Qi.
in the next few days.
Qigong drumming. Drum up the Qi. Drum up up your chi.
Qigong drumming.
Qigong drumming.
Drum up your chi.
Qigong drumming.
Drum up your chi.
Qigong drumming.
So we're going to pluck the thyroid. That's an important thing to do. We're going to push the pineal. We're going to pull apart the pituitary. We're going to tap the core. We're going to do a long brush. We're going to do a final step.
Drum your lungs side to side. Now drum your lungs side to side. Drum your lungs side to side. Qigong. Drum up your chi. Drum up your chi.
Qigong drumming. Drum up your chi.
Drum up your chi.
Qigong drumming.
Drum up your chi.
Qigong drumming. So now we're going to pluck our thyroid. We're going to poke the pancreas. We're going to hold the gonads with the hip bones. We're going to push the perineum at the base of the spine. We're going to pull apart the forehead for the pituitary. And we're going to do a perineum kick.
Your lungs side. Side to side. Qigong
Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now drum your lungs side to side.
Drum your lungs.
Qigong side to side.
Drum your kidneys.
Side to side. Drum your kidneys side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now drum your kidneys side to side. Drum your kidneys side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side.
Now drum your chest. Thigh to stomach. Drum your chest.
Thigh to stump. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side.
Now drum your thymus.
Thigh to stump.
Drum your thymus.
Thigh to stump.
Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now drum your sacrum side to side.
Sacral pump side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side.
Now drum your sacrum.
Sacral pump. Drum your sacral. Sacral pump. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side.
Now drum up your arms. Drum
Down
down
your
your
arms.
arms.
Switch arms. Drum up your arms. Drum down your arms. Switch arms. Drum up your arms. Drum down your arms.
Switch arms.
Drum up your arms. Drum down your arms. Now drum your legs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Drum your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drum your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch your legs.
Now drum your legs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Drum your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drum your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now drum your heart. Drum your lungs. Drum your heart. Drum your lungs. Qigong. Qigong side to side. Now drum your heart. Drum your lungs. Drum your heart. Drum your lungs. Qigong side to side.
Qigong side to side.
Now slap your liver
On the right.
Slap your sleeve on the left. Slap your liver
On the right.
Slap your sleeve on the left. Drum your liver. Drum your sleeve. Drum your liver. Drum your sleeve. Drum your liver. Drum your sleeve. Qigong side to side. Now drum your belly side to side. Drum your belly side to side. Drum your belly side to side. Holy
Sickness, suffering, and death. So we're going to do the entire endocrine system.
Holy
Sickness, suffering, and death. Prevention is the only cure.
Qigong cultivates my breath to
Live a drug-free life and more. Asthma, allergies, diabetes, heart disease
Qigong is the only cure. Qigong lifestyle
is for me, so I can be pain-free and do more.
Old age, sickness,
Suffering, and death. Prevention is the only cure.
Qigong cultivates my breath to
Live a drug-free life and more. Asthma, allergies, diabetes, heart disease
Qigong is the only cure. Qigong lifestyle
is for me, so I can be pain-free and do more. Cluck your thyroid side to side. Cluck your thyroid side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Cluck your thyroid side to side. Cluck your thyroid side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now pancreas poke side to side. Pancreas poke side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now bang your hip bones, go to that bump. Bang your hip bones, go to that bump. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Now make little hammers at your fingertips. Push side to side. Push side to Okay, stop the music for me. Now, this one dance is really, really important, and I think I need to go over it and give a big explanation as to why this dance is so important. Now, I have said before that the emotions are the drivers of all your choices. And when you're in an emotional state, you unknowingly contract your muscles, restricting blood flow, blood oxygen, and nutrients. And when you restrict the muscles, when you contract the muscles and the blood doesn't flow, after 5, 10, 15 years of creating these patterns, then you develop accumulation, which becomes stagnation, which becomes inflammation, which then becomes disease. So accumulation, stagnation, inflammation, disease. Now, when we do the body drumming, when we bang the heart, bang the lungs, bang the liver, bang the spleen, pluck the thyroid, thymus thump, pancreas poke, when we do those things, we break up the stagnation that prevents the inflammation. So our banging the body prevents the blood from coagulating and concentrating. Now, if the oxygen does not flow, if the nutrients don't flow, then the nerves get starved. And when the nerves get starved, they react with pain. And that's why we get aches and pains as we get older. Now, the problem is we ignore the aches and pains, and then we go for ibuprofen or some over-the-counter remedy, and then we further restrict the movement because of the pain, instead of working through the pain. So you have to actually work through the pain. And that's why we do the shoulder joints, that's why we do the hip joints, that's why we do the knees. We do all those because that's where the stagnation occurs in the joints and along the meridians between the joints. Now, we dance to create a rhythm. Your heart has a rhythm, your lungs have a rhythm. And if you are stagnant, if you're sitting too much, or you're standing too much, or because you're in pain, you're constricting, then nothing flows. The oxygen doesn't flow, the blood doesn't flow. So our objective in the dance is to make sure that it flows. Now, if we went to an exercise physiologist and we said, what's the best thing we can do for circulation? He's going to tell you to run. But it takes 8.5 minutes of running before you get the aerobic effect in your heart. So running is boring. Running puts pressure on the knees and the ankles. Any kind of organized sports for a long enough time, hips, knees, ankles. So what we need to do is something that's non-weight bearing, that's fun, and the reason why it's fun and it's silly is because you'll keep doing it. If it was hard and serious, you'd be like, later for this, I don't want to do it anymore. It's not fun. So that's why we do this particular dance, the body drumming dance, which includes the 7 endocrine glands. Now I hope that sound came out because I realized the microphone was in the wrong position. So we'll check that out later. So advance to the next song. And we're going to pick up our balls. So we're going to put the ball in this hand, and we're going to take it behind us, and we're going to switch at the top, and swing it behind us, switch at the top, So you're going to swing down and up, switch, swing down and up, switch, down and up. So the ball is going backwards. So it's like softball underhand pitch. How many people played softball? Okay, now we're going to do overhand pitch. So overhand pitch, overhand pitch, overhand pitch, overhand pitch. So this is sort of like shot put. That's it. Okay, now we're going to take the ball behind us, in front. Okay, now we're going to switch the other way. Okay, now we're going to go on a diagonal. Okay. So now this next one, we're going to jump. Now I realize it's going to be difficult because some of us have knee issues. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to put the ball behind you and you're going to jump forward. You're going to jump forward. No. Then you're going to jump back. You're going to put the ball behind you, and then you're going to jump forward. And then you're going to jump back. Okay. Yeah, I know this is difficult. Jump forward. This is Chi Fitness. Jump back. Jump forward. Jump back. Jump forward. Jump back. Jump forward. Jump back. Last one. Jump forward. Jump back. Okay, now you're going to put the ball in this hand This hand is going to push down. This is going to push down, but this is going to give resistance. So you're going to give resistance, okay? Now this hand is going to push up, and this hand is going to give resistance. So you're going to push up, and then you're going to turn to the other side, and now you're going to push down, and now you're going to push up, and this hand gives the resistance. So this is called resistance training. Now you got to remember the Tibetans didn't have weights. They didn't know how to lift. They didn't have weightlifting equipment. So this is how they maintained their strength. Now sometimes they took tree roots and cut it into a manageable size, and they would lift tree roots. Now you've got to realize at 6,000 feet above sea level, tree roots are pretty sturdy. Okay, now we're going to play golf. So you're going to interlace your fingers like this. You're going to interlace your fingers. I should stand this way. Now you're going to, as the ball goes up, this foot is going to go out. So all your weight's on this leg. This toe, you're only on the toe. It gives you balance, but all the weight's on this leg. So your eyes are on the ball. So you're going to breathe in, and you're going to take the ball over your head just to the point where you can't see the ball anymore. So it's got to go out of the sign of light, light of sign. Sign of light, there you go. And now you're going to come down, you're going to breathe out, and now this foot goes down, and as this comes up, that heel goes out. Breathe in, and you're just going to go past the line of sight, and then you're going to breathe out. Too many things going on in my brain at one time. So this is the golf exercise that I was telling you about. Now in this particular song, we're only doing it 8 times. But in actual training, we do it 32 times. And then when you get good at doing it 32 times, then you double it to 64 times. So this Tibetan Qigong is part of Qi Fitness. And this is the last thing you're going to learn in Qi Fitness. Okay, now, the next one is for tennis, okay? So, again with the ball. So the objective is for your elbows to be opposite each other. So this hand is going to push up, and then you're going to go behind you. And you want to go completely 180 degrees behind you. And now you're going to rotate to the front. Now this hand is going to push up, and this hand is just guiding. Yeah, this is really difficult for first timers. The first 4 months I cried. I literally cried because we were tearing tendons and ligaments that we had never ever actually used before. So it took me 4 months to master this one particular exercise. And that was doing it every day, 4 months. So Qigong requires dedication, Michael. Dedication and determination and a positive attitude. You with me, Hilda? So this is why I never teach this to beginners. Because when I teach it to beginners, guess what? They drop out and they never come back. Okay. Now, there's a couple more in that set, and I'm going to give you a quick demonstration. So, no, I'm not going to give you a demonstration. We're going to keep going. So, we're going to do dragon eggs, okay? So in dragon eggs, you're going to have your dragon egg on the outside of the ankle. And now we're going to take it up in a spiral behind the head. And then you're going to release your dragon egg. And now you're going to come back. And then you're going to spiral. And then you're going to go on the outside of the other ankle. And then you're going to come up behind the head, push it up, come back down, and now you're going to spiral. There we go. Behind the head, release the egg, come back down, and we're going to spiral. And on the outside of the ankle. Behind the head, release, come back down. Now, I'm not giving you a really deep explanation of this exercise, but this is one of the most profound visualization and healing exercises in the entire set. So there's about 8 exercises that I consider are essential to Qigong. This is outside of that set of 8 because there's a lot going on with this one exercise. So this is called dragon hatching eggs. So this one exercise is a complete weekend workshop. Just this one exercise. So you have to imagine that the ball you're carrying is a precious pearl of wisdom. And the dragon seed is contained within this pearl of wisdom. And so you have to be very gentle with it. Now, at the same time, this pearl of wisdom can change your energy. It can make you cool when you're hot, make you warm when you're cold. This pearl of wisdom creates balance in your body. So you are very slow and deliberate in your movements. And there's also colors that go on. forget to bend your knees. Unless you don't have any knees, then you can't bend them. And again, I don't teach this to beginners. This is an advanced technique. Even though it looks like it's nice and slow. So as you can imagine, this is a whole body exercise because we're using the head, the neck, the shoulders, the waist, and the legs, and the back. We're using every part of your body. So the movement reveals the restriction. So any pain, tightness, tension, you know this is what you need to be doing. All right. Yeah. It's amazing. Okay, now this next one is called Dragon Swims with Pearl. And again, your ball is your pearl of wisdom. So you're going to put your feet in Wu Chi posture, directly underneath your hips. And you're going to hold your ball like this, okay? So you're going to bend your knees. You're going to go up on your toes, carrying the pearl of wisdom. And you're going to take it in a circle. And as you come down, you're going to lower your heels. Now you're going to put your feet together. And now the pearl is on the right side. And as you carry the pearl to the opposite side, the knees go. Okay? And now you're going to turn your hands over, and you're going to carry the pearl around, and your knees are going to go to the opposite side. And then you turn the pearl over, and the knees go to the opposite side. Now you're going to turn your hands over, and the pearl is going to go in front of your knees. And then you turn your hands over, the pearl goes in front of your knees. You turn the hands over, and turn the hands over. And now you're going to go up on your toes, and come down. Now you're going to make a heart. You're going to make a heart. You're going to breathe in, and then you're going to breathe out. And then you're going to breathe in, and now you're going to press the pearl. You're going to squeeze the pearl. And now we're going to go up the opposite side. Up on your toes. And now the pearl's on this side, your knees are on the opposite side. So as your pearl goes this way, your knees go that way. Turn the hands over, the knees go the other way. turn. The knees go. Turn the hands over, bend your knees. Pearl goes in front of the knees. Turn the hands over, in front of the knees. Turn the hands over. Knees go the opposite side. Turn the hands over. Knees go the opposite side. Go up on your toes. Lower the heels. Make a heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now, go up on your toes. Your feet are together. And as the ball goes this way, the pearl goes this way, the knees go the opposite way. Turn the hands over. The knees go the opposite way. Turn the hands over. Knees go the opposite way. And now turn the hands over, go in front of your knees. And now in front of your knees. And now go up on your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now in front of the knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now go up on your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press the pearl. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press the pearl. Bend your knees. And now up on your toes. Lower the heels. Balls on this side of the face. Turn the hands over. So you can see why this is not a good exercise for beginners. And again, this one exercise is a complete weekend workshop in order to grasp the full import. So this is called Dragon Swims with Pearl. We do this 9 times. It's also used as a meal replacement. So that means you can skip any meal and still be energized like you got fed from the universe because of the pearl that you carry. And like I said, we do it 9 times, which takes a grand total of 14 minutes. And that is your breakfast, your lunch, or dinner, whatever meal you want to skip. Is everybody hearing me over there? Is everybody hearing me how to skip a meal? is with the dragon swimming with Pearl. Okay. So this is what we're going to do in the Chi Fitness training. So there's many layers to each exercise. It's not just learning the exercise. It's understanding what's going on internally with the breath and the movement, and there's a whole lot. Okay. So this next one is called lying. It's called Buddha Palm. This next one is called Buddha Palm. So we're going to take the elbow out and turn the arm up. This hand is here. This is going to come over the head. You're going to switch hands. Palm towards the sky. And now the pearl goes back. And the knees. Switch hands with the pearl. Stand up. So this pearl of wisdom is now a Buddha. So I want you to imagine that you're holding the medicine Buddha in your hands. And switch hands with the medicine Buddha. You want to be very careful. Switch hands. Stand up. Switch hands again. So we switch hands at the top. And we switch hands at the bottom. Now, this is called 18 Buddha Palm. So there's 18 palm changes while holding the Buddha of compassionate wisdom. So acceptance, forgiveness, non-judgment, compassion, understanding, and kindness. That's what the Buddha represents. Shall I say that again, in case you missed it? Acceptance, forgiveness, non-judgment, compassion, understanding, and kindness. This is the basis, this is the foundation of Buddha and Buddha's wisdom. Now we're going to stop, and now we're going to change direction. Now the ball's in this hand, and it's going to come over, and you're going to switch, and you're going to go overhead. So the story goes that Damo sat in a cave for 9 years, meditating in order to teach the Chinese monks. Now Damo was an Indian Buddhist saint who came to China to check up on the little temple in the forest, which is what Shaolin means. Shao is little, Lin is temple. Shaolin, the little temple. So he wrote out a set of 18 movements which became the basis of Shaolin Kung Fu. And 6 generations later, the 6th patriarch of Shaolin was able to codify, organize, and teach that to outsiders. And as a result, the Emperor of China used the Shaolin monks as his elite protective military. And they were not military, they were just monks. But their discipline and their dedication and their determination is what made them who they are. And what we know is Shaolin. So, you can put your balls down, and we've got the last dance.
Express Qigong
Through your dance.
Put your hands on your hips. Put your hands on your hips. Side to side. Qigong. Side to side. Qigong. Now hula to the left. Side to side. Hula to the left. Side to side. Qigong. Side to side. Qigong. Side to side. Now hula to the right. Side to side. Hula to the right. Side to side. Qigong. Side to side. Now bend your knees and dip. Spank.
Lift your knee and drop your bum. Lift your knee and drop your bum. Roller skate. Dip your hip.
Now roller skate.
Dip your hip.
Now roller skate.
Dip your hip.
Now roller skate.
Dip your hip. Now lift your knee and drum your bum. Lift your knee and drum your bum. Now backward skate. Qigong, now backward skate.
Qigong, side to side.
Qigong, side to side. Now Harlem shaking to the front. Harlem shaking to the front.
Qigong, now
Harlem shaking to the front. Harlem shaking to the front.
Qigong, now
Harlem shaking to the front. Harlem shaking to the front. Qigong, now Harlem shaking to the rear. Harlem shaking to the rear. Qigong. Harlem shaking to the rear. Harlem shaking to the rear. Qigong. Now hands to the sides. And bounce now arms to the sides. And bounce now arms to the sides. And bounce now arms to the sides. Now bounce now fly to the sky. Qigong now fly to the sky. Qigong now fly to the sky. Now open your heart side to side. Qigong side to side. Now open your heart side to side. Qigong side to side. Open your heart side to side. Qigong side to side. Now open your heart side to side. Qigong side to side. Now lift your lungs side to side. Qigong side to side. Now lift your lungs side to side. Qigong side to side. Now lift your lungs side to side. Qigong side to side. Now loosen your liver side to side. Qigong side to side. Now loosen your liver side to side. Qigong side to side. Now loosen your liver side to side.
Qigong, side to side. Now loosen
Your liver side to side. Qigong
side to side. Now rub your belly.
Love your belly.
Qigong, side to side.
Now rub your belly. Love your belly. Side to side. Now rub your belly. Love your belly. Side to side.
Now rub your belly.
Love your belly.
Qigong, side to side.
Now bend from the waist.
Side to side.
Ball of chi in your hands. Now clean your kidneys side to side. Clean your kidneys side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Bend from the waist.
Side to side.
Ball of chi in your hands. Clean your kidneys.
Side to side.
Clean your kidneys side to side. Qigong side to side. Now clean your spine.
You've been
Warned, you've been told, don't get sick, don't get old,
You get no sleep.
and do not breathe. It robs you of your inner chi. Find your joy.
Find your peace.
Qigong 7 days a week. Put Qigong in your game, and your life will never be the same.
You wanna
Now
make
clear your mind.
You gotta
Give up the vice. Give up the coffee, the smoke, the soda, and give up the coke.
We gotta change the way we eat.
The way we eat, the way
and
we sleep,
treat each other.
and the way we treat ourselves. Qigong.
Make a better life.
Make a better life. Okay. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank all of you, all of my students online and in person, my students all around the world in 6 foreign countries. I really, really appreciate you, and I'm going to super serve you by teaching you a sleep ritual, how to balance your emotions, how to detox, how to eat right, how to get on a spiritual path, and more importantly, how to love yourself better. That's what is coming up in the next 5 weeks. So like, share, subscribe. There's only 5 more days before we cut off the membership, and only the people that are in are going to be able to share this, see this, learn from this. And the only way to register is loveqigong.com. If you have a problem, DM me, and we will take it from there. So we want to express our gratitude to the Most High. Today is Wednesday, Mercury's Day, the messenger of the gods. May the Qi that we have created here today to allow us to stop judging ourselves. And when we stop judging ourselves, then maybe we can stop judging others. Judgment is the biggest obstacle to being on the spiritual path. So you can't even start your spiritual path until you get rid of judgment. Repeat after me. Qi! So! Be! It! Thank you. Now, prevention is the only cure. This we already know. And we also know that unless you take that first step, if you take the initiative of self-discipline, determination, and dedication, you're going to get what you want. And Blue Dragon Qigong is your best way for discipline and prevention. Thank you.